क्वेश्चन नेट की प्रॉब्लम होगी ए बी सी डी इच ए rhombus P Q R and S P Q R and S each a midpoint of side AB BC CD and AD join PQRS CD respectively. So that quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. We want to prove this quadrilateral PQRS is a yes Sukrit PQRS is a hello student, are you listening? Hello Aviskar. Okay, that student always confused here. PQRS we want to prove a rectangle. Mr. Yuvraj Pal, you can able to prove by joining this. You see here, when we join AC, then easily you can able to prove PQRS is a parallelogram. Yuvraj Pal able to prove? Okay. कल जो क्वेश्चन किए थे उसी के बेस में है, सेम टू सेम. अंशिका अंशिका त्रिपाठी PQRS वो हम दिखा देंगे, उसकी चिंता मत कीजिए. हम पहले जितना कह रहे हैं, आप यू कैन एबल टू प्रूव PQRS इज ए पैरेललोग्राम. आफ्टर दिस आई विल डू. ओके देन, and join this one also. R and S. All of you see here, if AB parallel to CD and AB is equal to, after this, in parallelogram PQRS, in parallelogram PQRS, AB parallel to CD and AB is equal to CD. This one I will keep here same way. 1 by 2 of this. You will see here AB parallel to CD and 1 by 2 of AB is equal to 1 by 2 of CD. Then AP parallel to DR and AP is equal to DR. DR. Half of AB, what is AP? And half of CD, what is DR? Clear? Then we can prove here APRD is a parallelogram. Able to say? Ansika? Ansika? जी जी जी. Therefore, APRD is a parallelogram. अब देखिए बहुत ज्यादा हम लिख नहीं रहे हैं, क्योंकि लिखेंगे तो बहुत बड़ा होगा वो चीजें. पैरेललोग्राम APRD PS and RS. RS is a transversal line. Transversal line. Transversal line means what? This angle is equal to this angle. RPA. R angle RPA is equal to RPS. RPS is equal to ASP. ASP. But ASP, you see here, AP is equal to AS also. Why? Because ABCD is a parallel, rhombus. then all sides are equal. Then half of this also equal. This side is equal to this side. Understand? Because AB is equal to AD. Why? Because ABCD is a rhombus. All sides are equal. Then half of it also equal. Again you see, then we can able to write here APS angle APS. APS is equal to angle, sorry, ASP is equal to angle APS. Now similarly here also you see SR is a transversal line, is a transversal line. Then this angle is equal to this angle, alternate interior angle, angle PRS is equal to angle DSRRSD. Angle RSD is equal to angle SDR, but angle SRD is equal to angle RSD. वही सेम रीजन यहाँ पे भी है. क्या सेम रीजन है? यह साइड आपका इसके बराबर होगा. तो ये ट्राइंगल क्या हो गया? सॉरी, आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल. तो आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल हो गया तो बेस एंगल इक्वल होंगे. मीन्स यह एंगल आपके इसके बराबर हो गया. अब जरा देखिए यहाँ पे एक चीज हम लिखना चाह रहे हैं. एंगल नाउ एंगल APR plus angle DRP is equal to 180 degree. Sum of co-interior angle. Sum of co-interior angle. Now APR, we can able to write angle APS plus angle SPR plus this one also DRS angle SRD plus angle SRP इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. हमने दोनों पार्ट को इसको और इसको लिख दिया और यहाँ पे भी इसको और इसको लिख दिया, स्प्लिट कर दिया. अब हम लिख सकते हैं, ये देखिएगा यह एंगल और ये एंगल दोनों बराबर है. पहले हमने इस एंगल को इसके बराबर दिखाया और इस एंगल को बाद में हम इसके बराबर दिखा दिए. ध्यान से समझिएगा. फर्स्ट बाय अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल आई हैव शोन हियर एंगल SPR is equal to PSR. But in isosceles triangle, we have known that base angle of isosceles triangle are equal. Then written here APS is equal to ASP. Then we can able to write here APS is equal to SPR. Twice angle this. Twice angle SPR plus twice angle SRP is equal to 180 degree. Angle SPR plus angle SRP is equal to 90 degree. This angle sum and this angle sum is 90 degree. Then what we have get there? In triangle PRS, angle ASPR plus angle ASRP plus angle PSR. PSR is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property in triangle. Angle sum property in triangle. That's all. You see this value already we have calculated here 90 degree. 90 degree plus angle PSR is equal to 180 degree. Angle PSR is equal to 90 degree. Now here I have calculated this angle is 90 degree. Then in quadrilateral, all of you know that in quadrilateral opposites angle are by adjacent angle. We know that in quadrilateral adjacent angle is 180 degree and 180 degree. Then from here you can able to say are this angle. If one angle is 90 degree in parallelogram, PQRS is a parallelogram. If angle S is 90 degree, then angle S and angle P is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree. From there, this one also you calculated 90 degree. Hence, PQRS is a rectangle. Rectangle. Be clear, all of you. Hello, students. Okay. Then what concept I have used here to prove parallelogram PQRS is a rectangle? First, I have proved APRAD is a parallelogram and taken here PS and RAS is a transversal line by alternate interior angle. I have proved this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. Now, in triangle PSR, sorry, angle APR and angle DRP, sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. And there I have put the values of this one and I have calculated angle SPR plus angle SRP is equal to 90 degree. And this value I have put it in triangle PSR. Their calculated angle S is 90 degree. In parallelogram, all of you know that opposite angle are equal. That's why angle Q also 90 degree. And one more thing, sum of adjacent angle is 180 degree. Then this angle P also 90 degree and angle R also 90 degree. Hence here written PQRS is a rectangle. तो थोड़ा प्रूफ ये बड़ा है, इसीलिए हम पैरेललोग्राम नहीं दिखाए हैं आपको, पैरेललोग्राम सिर्फ एक्सप्लेन किए हैं. 90 डिग्री प्रूफ करने के लिए हमें यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेनेशन. Be clear all of you? Then in this way all of you complete this one and you don't try to remember this one. Try to understand, then you can able to write in examination. You see all of you, question number 3 I will discuss here. What is given in question number 3? Question number 3. In question number 3, you are saying ABCD is a rectangle. PQRS are midpoint of the side AB, BC, CD, and ADA respectively. So that quadrilateral is rhombus. Just opposite of this one. ABCD is a, say all of you, ABCD is a rectangle. Midpoint of its side PQRS, PQRS, join it. In this question, we have one to prove here. This PQRS is a rhombus. Rhombus. Join AC and join BD also. what we had done construction, join AC and join BD. To prove this is a rectangle, rhombus, all of you say, proof. Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D already given. And this is equal to 90 degree. Because it is the angle of rectangle. ED is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. Opposite side of rectangle. Opposite side of rectangle. Now, in triangle ABC, P and Q are midpoint of AB and BC. Then by midpoint theorem, PQ parallel to AC and PQ is equal to 1 by 2 AC. That is question number 1. In triangle ACD, S and R are midpoint outside AD and CD, then by midpoint theorem, we can able to write here S are parallel to AC and S are equal to AC. 1 by 2 AC. From equation 1 and 2, we have proved here PQRS is a parallelogram. From equation 1 and 2, we get PQRS is a parallelogram. Be clear, all of you? Now I take here, I wrote PQRS is a parallelogram. If we have proved here PS is equal to PQ, then our work is over. This side, you see here, PQ is equal to SR and QR is equal to PS. But if I have proved SP is equal to PQ, then our work is completed here. To prove this, I am going to prove the congruencies in triangle APS and triangle PBQ. You see here, AS is equal to BQ. AS is equal to BQ. That is possible. Anyone students, big confusion here? Yes, BC is equal to AD. BC is equal to AD. That's why half it also equal. Here in bracket I will write BC is equal to AD. Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degree. Already given. AP is equal to BP. BP. P is midpoint. Then triangle APS, therefore triangle you can able to yes. triangle APS congruent to triangle PBQ by side angle side criteria. Then by this we can able to write PS is equal to PQ by CP. CP. PS is equal to PQ and PS is equal to what? RS also. Therefore, PS is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to SR. SR. Hence, PQRS is a rhombus. It's rhombus. It's rhombus. Then what extra work in this question proving we have done there? First parallelogram we have proved this one. PQRS is parallelogram. Already all of you know that. And that one we have proved by the midpoint theorem. Again, in this two triangle, I have proved the congruency, and after this, I said here PS is equal to PQ. If PS is equal to PQ, then I said there PS is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to SR. That's why if these all sides are equal, then it is a rhombus. Be clear? Anyone confusion? Anyone confusion here? Okay. Next question you have seen here. I will discuss. Question number 4. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to CD and E is the midpoint of AD. Only I will explain this question. And that explanation, I think that is sufficient for your solution of this question. Question number 4. This is the trapezium ABCD. Here given A, B, C, D. E is the midpoint. E is midpoint of AD. Then we want to prove here F is also a midpoint of BC. Here you write one line we have drawn that point G. You see how we have proved that question. I'm not going to prove of this question. If you said, then I will write this one proof also. In triangle ABD, ABD, this EF line which one drawn that is parallel to AB. All of you know that in this question given AB parallel to CD. We have drawn a line EF parallel to AB, and E is the midpoint of AD. Then by converse part of midpoint theorem, D is also the midpoint of ED. Then by converse part of midpoint theorem, G is also the midpoint of BD. In triangle BCD, in triangle BCD, G is midpoint of BD and EF parallel to CD. Then by converse part of midpoint theorem, F is also the midpoint of BC. मीन्स दो बार आपको इस क्वेश्चन में कन्वर्स पार्ट ऑफ मिडपॉइंट थ्योरम यूज करना है. पहले तो इन ट्राइंगल ABD में, दूसरे में इन ट्राइंगल BCD. तब आप आ पाएंगे कि F is also the midpoint of side BC. क्लियर? क्लियर हो गया? किसकी स्पीकर है जी? ऑन है? कौन है? हाँ, अरुण करके एक लड़का एंटर किया है, लेकिन आईडी सही तो किया है. एरन करके आईडी से इसको बंद करना है बेटा। हाँ हाँ करेंगे करेंगे श्योर करेंगे। हो गया 1 मिनट बस, ये हो गया। चलिए फिर तो हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। ये समझ में आ गया ना आपको? पहले इस ट्रायंगल में कनॉट्स कॉर्ड ऑफ मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम यूज करोगे, फिर इस ट्रायंगल में कनॉट्स कॉर्ड ऑफ मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम यूज करोगे, तो आपका एफ इज मिड पॉइंट ऑफ बीसी आ जाएगा। फिफ्थ वाला देखिए आपको हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, इन ये पैरेललोग्राम एबीसीडी एंड जब क्वेश्चन बीच में रहेगा, सबसे एक बार पहले ये बता दे रहे हैं, क्वेश्चन बीच में एक्सप्लेनेशन कर रहे हैं और हम लोग जो है कि डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए, टाइम ओवर हो गया, तो आप तुरंत उसको जाके टच कीजिएगा एंड अगेन यू रिजॉइन। जब तक वो क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट नहीं होगा तब तक हम कंप्लीट नहीं करेंगे इसे, है ना, जो भी क्वेश्चन चलेगा। तो आप लोग उसी लिंक को टच करना और टच करके आप फिर से ज्वाइन कर लेना। इन पहले हाँ, तो अब उसके लिए तो खैर हम लोग कुछ नहीं कर सकते, ना आप कुछ कर सकते हो ना हम कुछ कर सकते हैं, उसकी बात ही छोड़ दीजिए। हम जो फैसिलिटी है जो हमसे हो सकता है आपके लिए एंड ज्वाइन एपी एपी एंड ये टेक द पॉइंट डी, दैट्स नॉट गिवन हियर, दिस इज क्लियर। Triangle ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangle. This is equal to this one and this is equal to this. Isosceles triangle on the same base BC and vertex A and D are on the same side of BC. If AB is extended to intersect BC and B, show that AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. Third and fourth part you are telling me, Mr. Shashank Mani? Okay. You see here, in this triangle ABD and ACD, you are able to prove triangle or congruent triangle. Very good. By side, side. No, angle नहीं. No, नहीं होगा. By side, side and side. By side. Criteria of congruency. We have able to prove triangle ABD and triangle ACD are congruent triangle. If you have proved this one, these two triangle are congruent triangle, then you can be able to say this angle is equal to this angle. Mr. Sasan, basically, that's when you write equation number 1. Angle BA B is equal to angle CA. Equation number 1 by CBC. Now in triangle BPD and CPD, BD is equal to CD. No doubt, all of you. No doubt there. Again there, you see here, 1 by 2 angle B is equal to 1 by 2 angle C. Means angle DBP. Angle DBP is equal to angle PCP. PCP. अब कहोगे सर एक क्यों किए? ये बताइए बीसी आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल है तो एंगल बी स्क्वायर एंगल सी नहीं होगा, और हाफ हम करेंगे तो वो भी होना चाहिए, वो भी होगा ही होगा। क्लियर? तो हमने ये प्रूव कर लिया और ये तो कॉमन है दोनों साइड में, यह साइड आपका कॉमन है, तो ये दोनों ट्राइंगल जब कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर दिए तो यह एंगल और ये एंगल आपका क्या हो जाएगा? इक्वल हो जाएगा। इसको इक्वेशन नंबर 2 कर दीजिए और उसके बाद इक्वेशन नंबर 2 करने के बाद आप कर सकते हैं AP बाइसेक्ट फ्रॉम इक्वेशन 1 and 2, AP बाइसेक्ट एंगल ए एज वेल एज एंगल डी। उसके बाद कह रहा है एपी इज परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर ऑफ बीसी। जब यहाँ पे आप इसको कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर दिए तो यह एंगल और यह एंगल इक्वल होगा बाय सीपीसीटी। हेलो, जब इक्वल होगा तो बताइए दोनों एंगल का सम कितना होगा? 180 होगा। एंगल बीपीडी प्लस एंगल सीपीडी इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री। लीनियर पेयर, लीनियर पेयर। अब ये दोनों एंगल सीपीसीडी से ट्वाइस एंगल बीपीडी इक्वल टू 180 एंगल बीपीडी इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री। यह एक एंगल 90 आ गया तो ये भी तो 90 होगा ना, ये भी तो 90 ही होगा, ये भी 90 होगा क्योंकि आप कहे हो कि दोनों एंगल इक्वल है। तो इस तरह से आप प्रूफ कर दीजिएगा मिस्टर शशांक मणि त्रिपाठी। बी क्लियर? Okay, student, then you will complete this exercise. In next time, I will take confusion from R.S. Agarwal also, and after this, completing this chapter. So today, I am going to end this meeting. Okay.